Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub, the place where passion meets performance and where we break down the machines that ignite the soul of riders around the world. Today, we're diving deep into a legend reborn, a name that shook the cruiser scene when it first launched and is now making a thunderous return, the 2025 Harley Davidson V-Rod. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a declaration of raw power, muscular design, and cutting-edge engineering, all fused into one stunning package. So buckle up, because we're about to explore everything that makes this 2025 V-Rod a standout in Harley's lineup and a potential game-changer in the power cruiser segment. Right from the moment you lay your eyes on it, the new V-Rod grabs you with its aggressive stance. It carries forward that unmistakable drag-style silhouette, long, low, and muscular, but now with sharper lines, tighter bodywork, and a more modern flair. Harley has clearly leaned into its performance cruiser DNA while updating it for a new generation of riders. The frame has been completely re-engineered using lightweight but ultra-rigid aluminum alloy, which has helped shave off nearly 20 pounds from the previous V-Rod iterations, giving it a curb weight that's more manageable yet still substantial enough to feel planted on the highway. The bike sits on massive 240mm rear rubber and a beefy 130mm front, giving it that signature bulldog stance. The tank is sculpted into the frame itself, and the airbox cover up top has been redesigned with sleeker contours that still echo the original V-Rod spirit. Powering this beast is where Harley Davidson has truly flexed its muscles. Under the frame lies the new generation Revolution Max 1450 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin engine, a direct descendant of the Revolution powerplant developed with Porsche back in the day, but now heavily reworked for 2025. This engine pushes out a staggering 165 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 135 Nm of torque at 7,500 RPM. That's superbike territory in a cruiser body. Harley has paired this with a slick 6-speed gearbox and a slipper clutch for seamless downshifts. The throttle response is instantaneous, thanks to the ride-by-wire system and multiple riding modes, including Sport, Road, Rain, and a customizable user mode, letting you tailor the V-Rod's performance to your riding style. The engine also features variable valve timing and advanced cooling channels to keep heat manageable, especially in city traffic. Crack the throttle, and the V-Rod launches forward like a cannonball, delivering relentless acceleration that pins you to the seat. Whitey, thanks to its balanced chassis and low center of gravity, it remains surprisingly composed, even when pushed hard into corners. The suspension setup has been modernized to match the performance. Up front, you get fully adjustable 43mm inverted forks from Showa, while the rear features a premium monoshock with remote preload adjustment. This gives the V-Rod a much more agile and confidence-inspiring ride compared to the older twin-shock models. Handling is sharp and responsive, especially considering the bike's long wheelbase. On twisty backroads, it holds a line like it's on rails, while on long highway stretches it feels rock-solid and stable. Braking duties are handled by dual 320mm discs with Brembo radial mount calipers up front and a single 300mm disc at the rear, all supported by cornering ABS and lean-sensitive traction control. Harley has finally given the V-Rod the electronic rider aids it always deserved, and the difference is night and day in terms of safety and performance confidence. On the tech and comfort front, the 2025 V-Rod makes no compromises. The cockpit is dominated by a full-color 6-inch TFT display that integrates navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, music controls, and a suite of telemetry data including lean angles, G-forces, and lap timers for track days if you dare to take it there. The switchgear is backlit for night riding, and Harley's signature Daymaker LED headlamp now comes with adaptive cornering lights that illuminate into the turns. The bike also comes equipped with cruise control, keyless ignition, a tire pressure monitoring system, and even heated grips as standard on the top trim. The seat has been redesigned with more ergonomic padding and sits at 27 inches, which keeps the rider low and connected to the bike while still being comfortable for long rides. The pillion seat is minimalist but usable, and there's an optional rear cowl for a solo seat look. Design-wise, Harley has struck an impressive balance between honoring the V-Rod's heritage and pushing it into the future. The exposed frame sections, the muscular air intakes, and the broad stance all scream V-Rod, but the minimalistic tail section, flush-mounted LED indicators, and blacked-out engine casings bring a modern, almost cyberpunk-like vibe. You can choose from a range of bold color options, including classic vivid black, electric orange, phantom silver, and a striking midnight crimson with ghosted graphics. The build quality is top-notch. Every weld, every bolt looks precision-crafted. Even the exhaust system is a work of art, with a new 2-in-1 high-flow setup that not only boosts mid-range torque but delivers the deep, bass-heavy Harley growl that resonates through your chest. Now, let's talk about the price. Harley Davidson has positioned the 2025 V-Rod as a premium performance cruiser, and it shows in the sticker. The base model starts around $21,999, while the fully loaded special edition, which includes the performance exhaust, upgraded suspension, and bespoke paint, pushes closer to $25,500. While that's definitely a serious investment, what you're getting is a truly unique riding experience that blends American muscle with cutting-edge technology, wrapped in one of the most striking cruiser silhouettes on the road today. This isn't a bike you buy with your head, it's a bike you buy with your heart, and Harley knows it. One of the unique selling points of the new V-Rod is how it bridges the gap between traditional cruiser comfort and sport bike-level performance. Most cruisers trade agility for straight-line brawn, but the V-Rod gives you both. It's a bike that can dominate a drag strip on Friday night and carve mountain passes on Sunday morning. Another standout is its modern electronics suite, which finally puts it on par with European rivals in terms of rider aids and connectivity. And then, of course, there's the legacy. The V-Rod name carries weight. It's the return of an icon, a machine that defined power cruisers for an entire generation of riders, and seeing it reborn with this level of engineering refinement is something truly special. So, who is this bike for? The 2025 V-Rod isn't for the faint of heart. It's for riders who crave that visceral, chest-thumping surge of torque but also want cutting-edge handling, braking, and technology. It's for riders who appreciate Harley's rebellious spirit but aren't afraid to embrace modernity. And it's for those who want a bike that stands out anywhere, from urban streets to open highways, from bike nights to touring rallies. It's not just transportation, it's an experience, an adrenaline-charged statement of individuality. As we wrap up this deep dive, it's clear that Harley Davidson has not just revived the V-Rod, they've reimagined it. The 2025 V-Rod is a symphony of speed, style, and soul. It's the most performance-focused cruiser Harley has ever built, yet it remains deeply rooted in the brand's iconic identity. If you've ever dreamed of a motorcycle that combines drag bike ferocity with modern-day sophistication, your dream machine has arrived. The rumble, the rush, the road, they're all waiting, and the new V-Rod is ready to own them. Thanks for joining us here on Bike Culture Hub. If this review lit a spark in your riding soul, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts on the new V-Rod, and subscribe for more deep dive reviews of the hottest bikes hitting the streets. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and keep the culture alive.